meditation and spiritual life, Swami Yatiswarananda. But the Vedanta has the concept of an ultimate reality called Brahman, which is of the nature of Satchidananda, existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute, which manifests itself as the souls and the material objects. There is an ultimate reality beyond body and mind. The nature of that reality is Sat Chit Ananda. Why is Satchidananda manifesting as souls and material objects? It is because of Maya. This is the theory. Again, the Sankhya does not have any place for the Supreme Being or Ishvara. Sankhya is another school of thought out of the 6 schools: Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Sankhya, Yoga, Mimamsa, and Vedanta. So, Vedanta says that ultimate reality is Satchidananda. Because of Maya, Jiva is born. Sankhya does not have, so there's a comparison going on. Sankhya does not have any place for a supreme being or Ishvara as the Vedanta has. The supreme being, the Satchidananda Brahman, as Vedanta has, Sankhya does not um, suggest that there is something like that there is no supreme being or Ishvara. They simply says there is Purusha and there is Prakriti. That's all. Now, all souls come under the same category, and if in the Sankhya and the Yoga systems there is any reference to Ishvara, it only means a special type of Purusha. So all the jivas are under the same category, whether it is in Sankhya or Yoga, and Ishvara is something like a special type of Purusha who is ever free and who is the teacher of all teachers, but he is not the creator. Patanjali of yoga philosophy, Patanjali states that by devotion and self surrender to this Ishvara, special type of Purusha, one may directly attain Samadhi. Yoga says Chitta Vritti Nirodha. So, through yogic practices, you can achieve that. Also, devotion and self surrender to that Ishvara also can directly lead to Samadhi. Creation, dissolution. Creation and dissolution of the universe go on eternally in Prakriti, as per Sankhya. Now, coming to Vedanta. In the Vedanta, the creator of the universe called Brahma or Hiranyagarbha. Brahma is not Brahman. Brahman is the absolute reality, but Vedanta states that there is a creator called Brahma or Hiranyagarbha. So, in Vedanta, the creator of this universe called Brahma is lower than Ishvara, the supreme controller. Ishvara is, according to Swami Vivekananda, man's highest reading of the absolute. Reading. So, this word is very indicative. You cannot read or you cannot comprehend the absolute because it is beyond mind. So, the highest reading or understanding, that is called Ishvara. Another peculiarity of the Vedanta is identification of the gods, Vishnu, Shiva, or Devi, with the Supreme Godhead or Ishvara. So, Ishvara is equated to Vishnu, Ishvara is Shiva, Ishvara is Devi, like that. The incarnations, avatar, are also often identified with Ishvara. So, Dashavatar, 10 avatars in our Hindu pantheon, they are called the Ishvara by a Vedantin. Please remember, Vedanta does not mean the Advaita Vedanta. Vedanta also includes the Dvaita, the Bhakti aspect, the Dvaita Marga. Keeping that in mind, the incarnations are also identified with Ishvara in Vedantic system. The Bhagavatam. What is Bhagavatam? Srimad Bhagavatam is the uh, compilation of all the Leelas of Sri Krishna. The Bhagavatam refuses to count Sri Krishna as one of the incarnations of God, because it is as if incarnation is something lower than the highest. He is none other than the Supreme Godhead. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Bhagavan or Ishvara is the highest. So, in a prayer of gods and sages, in a prayer of gods and sages to Krishna, we find the statement. So, gods are praying to Krishna, sages are praying to Krishna. What are they praising? We find, what are they praying? The statement we find that receiving energy from thee, Krishna, O Purusha, O of infallible power, along with Maya, holds within himself the Mahat. Mahat is a concept of Vedanta. Holds within himself the Mahat, like holds within himself the Mahat, like the embryonic state of the universe. So Krishna is beyond everything. Below Ishvara comes Krishna or Ishvara comes Mahat, and then the projection of the universe starts. So first is Krishna or Ishvara, then is the Mahat, and then from that Mahat, the Garbha, Hiranya Garbha or something like that, the universe is projected. This Mahat, backed by the same Maya, projected from within. Now, backed by the Maya means because of Maya. Uh, because of Maya, that absolute appears to be multitude. The Mahat, backed by the same Maya, projected from within itself the golden sphere of the universe of various layers. So, this is in Bhagavatam. This kind of, so simply what Bhagavatam is stating, that Krishna is beyond the universe itself. This kind of identification of the incarnation with the Supreme Being is also found in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is part of Mahabharata. So, identification of incarnation, Krishna, is found in Bhagavad Gita also, where what it says, There are two Purushas in the world, the perishable and the imperishable. All beings constitute the perishable. Jiva is a perishable Purusha, and the Kutastha, which according to Shankara, Adi Shankara, refers to Maya or primordial ignorance, nascence, is called the imperishable. Kutastha is the imperishable, but there is another, the highest self. This is in Gita. But there is another, the highest self, the immutable Lord, which pervades the three worlds and sustains them. As I transcend the perishable and am above the imperishable, I, Krishna is telling, as I transcend both perishable, imperishable, I am celebrated in the world and in the scriptures as the Uttama, Purushottama. Chapter 15, Shloka 16 and 18 in Bhagavad Gita.